Hello and welcome everyone. You're watching Healthy Aging Bites, the channel dedicated to bringing you science-backed nutrition insights, smart wellness tips, and practical advice to help you live longer, stay stronger, and age with vitality, all tailored for life after 60. Today's topic is surprisingly simple and possibly life-changing. What really happens to your body when you start eating 2 eggs a day? Now, you've probably heard the buzz. Eggs are a superfood. They're loaded with nutrients. Wait, don't they raise cholesterol? So, what's the real story? Is eating eggs daily a health hero or a hidden hazard? As a physician here in the US with decades of experience in aging and human health, I can tell you these eggs are one of the most nutrient-rich foods on earth. But, and this is important, how you eat them and how you understand them matters just as much as what's inside. And here's the kicker. Eating just 2 eggs a day may actually support better memory, improve your skin, protect your vision, strengthen immunity, and even contribute to healthy aging and longevity. Sounds too good to be true? Well, stay with me. We're diving into the science, the stories, and the smart way to make eggs work for your health, especially if you're 60 or older. But before we get cracking, don't forget to hit like if this topic interests you, share this video with someone you care about, and subscribe to Healthy Aging Bites to support our mission and never miss a tip to help you age with confidence and clarity. Alright, let's take a closer look at what really happens inside your body when you welcome 2 humble eggs into your daily routine. Eggs, a nutritional powerhouse in a tiny shell. You've heard it before, good things come in small packages, and when it comes to eggs, that couldn't be more true. Inside that fragile shell is a complete nutritional package, especially powerful for adults over 60. One large egg contains about 6 grams of high-quality protein, which your body uses to build and repair tissues from muscles and bones to your immune system. And unlike processed protein powders or trendy supplements, eggs deliver this protein in one of the most natural, easy-to-digest forms available. But protein is just the beginning. Each egg also comes loaded with essential vitamins, vitamin A for your eyes and immune system, vitamin D for your bones and calcium absorption, vitamin E for healthy skin, and B12 to support your red blood cells and brain function. It even contains vitamin K, often overlooked but crucial for proper blood clotting and bone strength. Then there are the minerals, phosphorus, to keep your teeth and bones strong, and selenium, a powerful antioxidant that helps protect your cells from damage as you age. And we can't forget about one of the most important nutrients for older adults, choline. Choline is especially valuable for brain health, memory, and cellular function. It's not a nutrient that gets much attention in the headlines, but it's vital, and eggs are one of the best natural sources of it. In fact, just 2 eggs a day can provide up to half your recommended daily intake. I remember a patient of mine, a retired teacher named Jane, who told me she started eating 2 eggs every morning with a bit of whole grain toast and spinach. I thought it was just a habit, she said, but I started noticing I had better focus when reading and less of that mid-morning fatigue. It's these little daily rituals that often turn out to be the most powerful. So yes, 2 simple eggs can deliver more than just breakfast. They're packed with the tools your body needs to stay strong, sharp, and balanced. And they do it in under 160 calories. Let's keep going because the next benefit might surprise you even more. Weight management without starving yourself. If you've ever tried to lose weight, especially after the age of 60, you already know that it's not as simple as eat less, move more. The metabolism slows down, hormones shift. And, let's be honest, being hungry all the time makes it nearly impossible to stick to any plan. This is where eggs can quietly become one of your greatest allies. Eggs are naturally high in protein, and not just any protein, but the kind that helps you feel full and satisfied. When you eat 2 eggs for breakfast, you're not just feeding your body, you're fueling it with steady energy that lasts for hours. Protein takes longer to digest than refined carbs, and that means fewer cravings, fewer energy crashes, and a lot less temptation to reach for sugary snacks mid-morning. There's also something called the thermic effect of food. It means your body actually burns more calories digesting protein compared to fats or carbohydrates. So by choosing eggs, you're giving your metabolism a little extra push without even thinking about it. I once had a patient named Doug. He was in his early 70s, recently retired, and trying to lose a few pounds for a cruise he and his wife had planned. He told me he always skipped breakfast because he thought it would help him eat less during the day, but he ended up snacking more in the afternoon and feeling exhausted. I suggested he try 2 scrambled eggs with a handful of veggies in the morning. After just 2 weeks, he felt more energized, snacked far less, and started losing weight slowly, steadily, and without ever feeling deprived. Eggs may not be magic, but for many older adults, they're a powerful step in building a smarter, more satisfying way of eating, one that supports weight loss without leaving you feeling hungry or drained. Coming up next, how 2 eggs a day can help protect one of your most precious senses, your vision. Ute, natural protection for your eyes. As we age, one of the first things many of us start to notice is a gradual change in our eyesight. Reading glasses become necessary, night driving gets harder, and concerns about serious conditions like macular degeneration or cataracts begin to surface. The good news? What you eat today can help protect your vision tomorrow. Eggs, especially the yolks, are one of the best natural sources of 2 powerful antioxidants, lutein and zeaxanthin. These are carotenoids that your body uses to build a natural defense system inside the eyes. Think of them like built-in sunglasses for your retinas. They help filter out harmful blue light from screens and sunlight, and they protect delicate eye tissue from the kind of damage that builds up over time. These nutrients have been studied extensively, and research has shown a strong connection between higher levels of lutein and zeaxanthin in the diet and a reduced risk of age-related macular degeneration, one of the leading causes of vision loss in older adults. Eggs also provide vitamin A, which is essential for low-light vision and preventing night blindness. I had a patient named Carol. She was 74, loved reading, and spent hours a day on her tablet playing crossword puzzles. But over time, her eyes started feeling strained. After reviewing her diet, we added 2 eggs to her breakfast routine, along with more leafy greens. Months later, she said she could read longer without discomfort, and her eye doctor noticed her macular health had stabilized. The beauty of it all? Just 2 eggs a day can provide a simple, affordable way to feed your eyes the nutrients they need to stay strong. When paired with a healthy, colorful diet, they become an easy step toward clearer vision and long-term eye protection. Next, we'll explore how eggs can help keep not just your eyesight sharp, but your memory and focus too. Fuel for your brain. Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why you were there? Or struggled to recall a name that was just on the tip of your tongue? These senior moments can be frustrating, and while they're a normal part of aging, they're also a reminder that our brains need just as much care as the rest of our bodies. One of the most powerful brain-supporting nutrients is choline, and guess what? Eggs are one of the richest natural sources. Choline is essential for producing acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter involved in memory, mood, and muscle control. Without enough choline, the brain can struggle to maintain efficient communication between neurons. Over time, that can lead to increased forgetfulness and slower processing challenges that become more noticeable with age. Just 2 eggs a day provide about 250 milligrams of choline, giving you a solid head start toward the recommended daily amount. And that's not all. Eggs also contain vitamins B6, B12, and folate, all of which help reduce levels of homocysteine, an amino acid linked to cognitive decline and neurodegenerative conditions like Alzheimer's. I remember a retired librarian named Steve who came to me concerned about his slipping memory. He was active, still teaching part-time, but felt like his focus just wasn't what it used to be. Together, we looked at his diet, and to his surprise, he was missing key nutrients for brain health. We added eggs, salmon, and leafy greens, and within a couple of months, he felt sharper, more present, and more confident during lectures. Feeding your brain doesn't have to involve expensive supplements or complicated regimens. Sometimes it starts with something as simple as cracking open 2 eggs each morning. Up next, we'll look at how this same humble food can help strengthen your immune system and defend your body from illness. Doctor, strengthening your immunity. As we grow older, our immune systems naturally become less efficient. We might find ourselves catching colds more often, or taking longer to bounce back from illness. The truth is, our body's internal defense system needs support, and it turns out something as simple as eating 2 eggs a day can quietly help. Eggs are a natural source of several nutrients that play key roles in immune health. First, there's vitamin A, which helps maintain the integrity of your mucous membranes, those thin linings in your nose, throat, and lungs that act as the body's first barrier against invading germs. When these membranes are healthy, they're better equipped to stop viruses and bacteria in their tracks. Next is vitamin D, which many people know as the sunshine vitamin, but few realize it also modulates immune function. It helps balance inflammation and supports the production of antimicrobial peptides, tiny compounds that can actually kill harmful microbes. Then there's selenium, an antioxidant mineral found in eggs that supports immune cell activity and protects those cells from oxidative stress, something we're all more vulnerable to as we age. One of my patients, Eleanor, came to me a few winters ago feeling run down. She told me she was getting sick every other month, even though she was careful about hand washing and avoiding crowds. We looked at her diet and discovered it was missing many of the nutrients that support immunity. We added in eggs, some fatty fish, and a few simple vitamin-rich vegetables. That following winter, she didn't get sick once, and she told me she felt stronger from the inside out. Supporting your immune system doesn't have to mean drastic changes. It can start with something as simple and comforting as including eggs in your daily routine. In the next section, we'll look at another area where stability matters most: your blood sugar. What can eggs do to help regulate it? Let's find out. Supporting healthy blood sugar. When we think about blood sugar, most of us think of diabetes, but the truth is, keeping your blood sugar stable is important for everyone, especially as we get older. Unstable blood sugar levels can lead to fatigue, mood swings, cravings, and over time, serious conditions like insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. The good news? What you eat at breakfast and throughout the day can make a real difference. Eggs are one of the few foods that have virtually no impact on your blood sugar. They're naturally low in carbohydrates, which means they don't cause those unwanted spikes and crashes that leave you feeling tired and irritable. Instead, the high-quality protein and healthy fats in eggs promote slow, steady digestion, helping your body release energy gradually and maintain a more even metabolic rhythm. I recall one of my patients, a 69-year-old named Paul, who came in concerned about his rising A1C levels. He wasn't diabetic yet, but he was well on his way. When we reviewed his daily meals, we noticed his breakfast included a muffin and orange juice, quick carbs that sent his blood sugar soaring first thing in the morning. We swapped that for 2 poached eggs, a few slices of avocado, and a bit of oatmeal. Within 3 months, his blood sugar reading stabilized, and he felt more energized throughout the day. The real benefit here isn't just about avoiding sugar crashes. It's about protecting your long-term health, because keeping insulin levels in check reduces your risk for weight gain, cardiovascular disease, and age-related inflammation. So, if you're looking for a steady way to start your day, one that fuels your body without the roller coaster effect, eggs may be the simplest and most effective step you can take. Next, we'll turn to a topic that's surrounded by decades of debate: cholesterol and heart health. Are eggs friend or foe? Let's clear it up. Heart health and cholesterol clarity. For decades, eggs were labeled the bad guys when it came to heart health. The thinking was simple: eggs contain cholesterol, so they must raise cholesterol in your blood. But as science has evolved, so has our understanding, and for most people, that old belief just doesn't hold up anymore. The reality is that the cholesterol found in eggs doesn't impact your blood cholesterol the way once thought. Your body actually produces cholesterol on its own, and when you eat more from food, it naturally compensates by making less. For healthy individuals, Moderate egg consumption doesn't significantly raise LDL, the so-called bad cholesterol. In fact, eggs may even help increase HDL, the good cholesterol that helps clear plaque from your arteries. But the benefits don't stop there. Eggs are rich in antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which reduce oxidative stress and inflammation, two key factors in the development of heart disease. And with healthy fats like monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fatty acids, eggs can help support overall lipid balance and better circulation. I once worked with a client named Margaret, 66, who had been avoiding eggs for years because of her family's history of heart problems. She was surprised when I recommended reintroducing them in moderation as part of a heart-healthy diet. A few months later, not only did her cholesterol panel improve, but she also felt more satisfied with her meals and less tempted by processed snacks. The bottom line? For most older adults without existing heart disease, enjoying 1 or 2 eggs a day as part of a balanced diet is not only safe, it may actually support cardiovascular health. And if that surprises you, wait until you hear how eggs might be quietly helping your skin, your hair, and your nails. Let's explore that next. Skin, hair, and nails beauty from within. When we think about aging well, we often focus on things like heart health, memory, or muscle strength, and rightly so. But for many of us, looking good on the outside still matters. Who doesn't want stronger nails, healthier hair, or skin that still has a little glow? The good news is, what you eat can directly impact how you look, and eggs offer a rare combination of nutrients that support beauty from the inside out. Let's start with protein, which is essential for building keratin, the structural protein that makes up your hair and nails. Without enough protein in your diet, you might notice brittle nails, hair thinning, or even increased shedding. Just 2 eggs a day can help give your body what it needs to keep those tissues strong. Then there's biotin, a B vitamin that's often sold in expensive supplements promising better skin and hair. But here's the truth. You don't need a fancy bottle. Biotin is naturally found in eggs, especially in the yolk. And it's not just hype. Biotin supports cell growth and plays a key role in metabolizing nutrients that keep your skin hydrated and resilient. Eggs also contain vitamin A, which helps skin renew itself and produce sebum, the oil that protects your hair and scalp from dryness. Minerals like zinc and selenium found in eggs act as antioxidants, defending against free radicals that contribute to skin aging. I remember chatting with Linda, a 70-year-old grandmother who started adding eggs to her daily breakfast, not because of a doctor's suggestion, but because her granddaughter told her it might help her nails grow faster. A few weeks later, she was surprised to see her nails growing and stronger, and she swore her skin didn't feel as dry. Sometimes, it's the small, consistent choices that bring lasting results. 2 eggs a day won't turn back the clock, but they might help you feel just a bit more vibrant and confident in your own skin. Up next, let's talk muscles. Because strength, especially after 60, is a form of independence, and eggs can help you protect it. Supporting muscle strength as you age. One of the most common and least talked about parts of aging is the gradual loss of muscle. It happens quietly, year after year, and by the time we notice it, simple things like climbing stairs, lifting groceries, or getting up from a chair can feel harder than they used to. This condition, known as sarcopenia, affects millions of older adults. But here's the encouraging part. It's not inevitable, and your diet can make a huge difference. Protein is the foundation of muscle strength, and eggs deliver one of the most complete sources of it. Just 2 eggs give you about 12 grams of high-quality protein. With all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to repair and rebuild muscle tissue. One of those amino acids is leucine, which plays a key role in signaling your body to start the muscle-building process, something that becomes increasingly important as we age. But protein alone isn't enough. The nutrients in eggs, including vitamin D, B vitamins, and iron, help support energy production and muscle function. They assist your body in not just building, but maintaining muscle, so you can stay active and independent. Take Jack, for example, a 74-year-old former mechanic who told me he felt weaker than usual and was starting to lose confidence in his balance. We looked at his meals and realized he wasn't getting enough protein, especially in the morning. We added eggs to his breakfast, paired with whole grains and a bit of fruit. Within a few months, he noticed more stamina on his daily walks and even started light strength training again. Muscle isn't just about strength, it's about freedom. And by giving your body the right fuel, you can stay stronger, longer. Next, we'll take a step back and look at the big picture. How eggs may play a surprising role in supporting a longer, healthier life overall. Eggs and longevity. The long game. Living longer is something many of us hope for, but what most people truly want is to live well, to stay active, independent, and mentally sharp well into their later years. While no single food can guarantee that, certain habits can move the needle in the right direction. Eating eggs regularly might just be one of them. Eggs offer a rare combination of nutrients that support multiple systems in the body, making them a valuable addition to a longevity-focused lifestyle. From high-quality protein that preserves lean muscle, to antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin that protect your cells from aging, eggs quietly support the body in dozens of ways. Perhaps most underrated is their role in reducing what's known as silent inflammation, the kind of low-level, chronic inflammation linked to many age-related diseases like heart disease, diabetes, and even cognitive decline. Nutrients like choline, selenium, and omega-3s, especially from pasture-raised eggs, help keep this inflammation in check. I think of Helen and George, a couple in their early 80s, longtime patients of mine. They told me they've eaten 2 eggs nearly every morning for the last 40 years. Their cholesterol levels were normal, their memory still sharp, and they both volunteered part-time at their community center. When I asked them what their secret was, they just laughed and said, "We eat real food and walk every day." Sometimes, simple habits really do stand the test of time. Eggs may not have the glamour of trendy supplements or exotic health foods, but their quiet strength lies in consistency. By nourishing your body daily with intention and balance, you give yourself a better shot at not just living longer, but living fully. Now that we've explored all the benefits, it's time to talk about something just as important: how to cook your eggs to get the most out of them. That's coming up next. Preparing eggs the right way. As we've seen, eggs are packed with nutrients that support your body in powerful ways, but how you prepare them can make all the difference in whether you keep or lose those benefits. The good news is, you don't need fancy techniques or chef-level skills to get it right. In fact, some of the simplest cooking methods are also the healthiest. Boiled eggs are one of the best options. They're easy to make, require no added fats, and keep the yolk intact, which is where many of the key vitamins and antioxidants live. Soft or hard, boiled eggs preserve the nutrients without overexposing them to heat, and they're perfect for prepping ahead of time. Poached eggs are another smart choice, especially if you enjoy a softer yolk. They're gentle on the stomach, contain no added oils, and retain more of the heat-sensitive vitamins like B12 and folate. A poached egg over whole grain toast with a few slices of avocado? That's a heart-healthy, nutrient-dense breakfast in under 10 minutes. If you prefer scrambled eggs, go for it. Just skip the heavy butter and cheese. Try using a small amount of olive oil and toss in some spinach, tomatoes, or mushrooms. Not only will you get extra fiber and antioxidants, but you'll also add flavor and color to your plate without sacrificing nutrition. One important note: avoid eating raw eggs. Not only do they pose a risk of salmonella, but raw egg whites contain a compound that blocks your body's ability to absorb biotin, one of the very vitamins that support skin and hair health. Proper preparation isn't just about safety or taste, it's about making sure your body absorbs everything those eggs have to offer. Next, let's talk about how to shop smart and how to avoid common mistakes when choosing and storing your eggs at home. Choosing and storing eggs safely. You can prepare eggs the right way, but if they're not stored or handled properly from the start, you could be risking your health without even realizing it. That's why knowing how to buy and store eggs safely is just as important as cooking them well. When shopping, always choose eggs that are clean and free of cracks. Even a small crack in the shell can let in harmful bacteria like salmonella, which can cause serious foodborne illness, especially in older adults with weakened immune systems. Look for cartons where every egg is intact, and make sure they've been kept refrigerated at the store. Once you bring them home, store your eggs in the refrigerator, ideally in their original carton. That carton does more than just hold the eggs, it actually protects them from moisture and helps prevent them from absorbing odors from other foods in your fridge. One mistake people often make is rinsing eggs before storing them. It might seem like a good idea for cleanliness, but it can actually remove a natural protective coating from the shell, making the egg more vulnerable to contamination. If you do want to wash your eggs, wait until just before cooking them. When it's time to use your eggs, check for any off smells or discoloration. If something seems unusual, don't take chances, toss it. And when cooking, make sure the whites are fully set. If you enjoy a soft yolk, just be sure your eggs are fresh and from a trusted source. I once had a patient who loved homemade Caesar dressing made with raw egg yolks. After a bout of food poisoning, she switched to pasteurized eggs for those recipes, a simple change that gave her peace of mind and let her keep enjoying her favorite meals. With just a few mindful habits, you can enjoy eggs safely and confidently and give your body all the goodness they offer without the risk. Up next, we'll talk about the different types of eggs available and how to choose the right one for your lifestyle and health needs. What kind of eggs should you be eating? When most people think of eggs, they think of the standard white chicken egg from the grocery store, and for good reason. It's affordable, widely available, and packed with nutrition. But did you know there are different types of eggs that offer slightly different benefits? Understanding your options can help you make the best choice for your health and your lifestyle. Chicken eggs are the most common, and they're a reliable source of protein, healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals. Whether you buy conventional, cage-free, free-range, or pasture-raised, they all offer similar core nutrients, but how the hens are raised can affect the flavor, color of the yolk, and sometimes the omega-3 content. If you can, choosing pasture-raised eggs may give you a small nutritional boost, especially in vitamin D and healthy fats. Then there are quail eggs, tiny in size but surprisingly rich in nutrients. Some people enjoy their delicate flavor and use them in salads or as bite-sized snacks. Just remember, you'll need several of them to equal the nutrition of one chicken egg. Duck eggs are less common but loved in many culinary traditions. They're larger, richer, and contain more fat and protein per egg, making them a good option if you're looking for extra energy or a fuller texture in your recipes. Because of their higher cholesterol, they're best enjoyed in moderation, especially for those with existing heart conditions. Of course, no matter the type, what's most important is how you enjoy them and how they fit into your overall diet. You don't have to chase down exotic egg varieties to get the benefits we've been talking about. Even the humble chicken egg, when eaten mindfully, can be a daily nutritional powerhouse. Next, let's talk about what to do if eggs just don't work for you, whether it's due to allergies, personal preference, or dietary restrictions. There are still great ways to get the same benefits. Smart substitutes for eggs. Let's face it, not everyone can eat eggs. Whether it's due to allergies, dietary choices, or digestive sensitivity, you might need or want to cut back. The good news is, that doesn't mean you have to miss out on the nutritional benefits that eggs offer. There are plenty of smart, wholesome alternatives that can fill the same roles both in your recipes and your overall diet. The key is knowing why you're using eggs in the first place. Is it for protein, for texture in baking, or for that rich mouthfeel in a dish? For baking, one of the simplest tricks is to use chia seeds mixed with water. It may sound strange, but when soaked, chia turns into a gel that mimics the binding power of egg whites. You'd be amazed how well it holds together muffins or pancakes. Mashed ripe bananas are another favorite, especially for sweet recipes. They add moisture and a subtle sweetness, making them perfect in cookies or quick breads. It's a small tweak with a surprisingly rich payoff. If you're making savory dishes or just looking for a solid source of protein, tofu can be an excellent option. You can scramble it with spices and vegetables for a satisfying egg-free breakfast, or use soft tofu in dressings and sauces for creaminess. I remember one woman in her 70s who switched to a plant-based diet after her heart bypass surgery. She thought she'd miss eggs the most. But once she learned how to use chia in her baking and tofu in her scrambles, she said she actually felt more energized and more confident in her food choices. The takeaway? Eggs are powerful, but they're not the only path to better health. With the right knowledge and a little creativity, you can nourish your body and enjoy your food in a way that suits your unique needs. Now that we've covered all the practical tips, benefits, and alternatives, it's time to wrap up with a final thought on how small choices can lead to lasting transformation. Conclusion and takeaway message. So, what really happens when you start eating 2 eggs a day? Well, as we've uncovered together, it's not just about getting more protein or feeling full longer. It's about giving your brain the nutrients it needs to stay sharp. It's about protecting your eyes, your heart, your immune system, your bones, and even your skin. And it's about creating a habit that's both simple and sustainable, a habit that could support healthy aging in powerful, practical ways. What I hope you take away from this video isn't just facts about eggs. I hope you see how one small, mindful change like adding 2 nutrient-dense eggs to your morning routine can ripple out to benefit your energy, focus, and long-term health. And if you can't eat eggs, you now know there are still great options to keep your body strong and your meals satisfying. Whether it's chia seeds in your muffins, tofu in your breakfast bowl, or a colorful veggie omelet made with love, the real power lies in knowledge and choice. Here at Healthy Aging Bites, we believe that it's never too late to take control of your health, one delicious bite at a time. If you found value in this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Every click helps us continue creating science-based, heart-centered content for amazing people just like you. Until next time, stay curious, stay active, and stay wonderfully you.